You can get a sense of the gunfire that erupted here this morning based on the bullet holes in the side of this house. The suspect wasn't the only one shot when he forced his way in through that front door. 2 people inside are also recovering from gunshot wounds to the arm and leg. A police comb for clues in the dark in the Barton Farms rental community. This man who didn't want to show his face was still awake around 12:30 this morning.
I heard, I think, like 3 car doors open and shut pretty loudly, and I had my headphones on. I was watching TV last night. I was like, what the heck's going on? Look out my front window. I saw the guy collapse.
From his front window, he watched the presumed getaway car speed off and leave the man behind.
Pretty shocked.
Police say the suspect tried to run to a waiting car after an attempted armed robbery, but he collapsed in the street and died. This after an exchange of gunfire with 21-year-old Ryan Endress, who lives in this duplex on Bridal Court. Police say Endress let an acquaintance outside after midnight. When he opened the door, the suspect pushed his way in. He was dressed in black with a bandana covering his face. Police say the suspect was hit multiple times. He also hit Endress and 21-year-old Kaylee Whitaker in the leg and arm, respectively. Johnson County Prosecutor Brad Cooper says marijuana has been the motive for at least 3 of the last homicides in Greenwood. He says curbing the problem will be a challenge with how readily available the drug is, due in part to legalization in other states.
Marijuana is becoming really big business. A lot of people are pooling large amounts of cash together and sending somebody out to Colorado or elsewhere where it would be legal, and they're collecting as much marijuana as they can get and driving it back and spreading it out amongst several of them.
Cooper says the drug is more potent and expensive than a decade ago. The prosecutor expects to file drug-related charges against both Endress and Whitaker in the next couple of days. Both are being treated for their injuries. Police do not have a good description of the presumed getaway car that was on the street. Katie Hines, RTV6.